In indices, we are not just only going to talk about the multiplication and division rule. We still have other rules. One of it is the brackets with indices. So whenever we have bracket with indices, say we have something like a raised to power m raised to power n. So the same thing as saying a raised to power m times n. So then, which is equals to a raised to power m n. So that is another rule. Let us look at examples under that falls under this category. So we have number one, when you have something like 3 raised to power 2 into bracket 6. So this is one of it. So when you do this, what this is just this to solve, we just have this is going to be 3 raised to power 2 times 6, and that is 2. What is 2 times 6? That is going to be 3 raised to power of 12. So that is the answer to that particular question. So let us look at another thing. Say the next one, like number 2. Let's say we have a raised to power 2 and raised to power 4, and then when we say that is a raised to power 2 times 4, and then our final answer is going to be a raised to power of 8. That is the solution to that question. Let us look at the next one. That one says 10 a raised to power 3 multiplied by 2. So this, we'll find out that the square is actually talking about both the 10 and the a cube. So in order to do that, we have to find the square of this and also the a cube. So that means we have something like 10 square and then the a cube raised to power of 2. So when we solve that, 10 square is 100, remember, and this one is going to be a raised to power 3 times 2. So our final answer is going to be 100 a raised to power of 6. That is the answer to that particular question. Let us look at the last one on this particular. Okay, this is 3. So let us look at number 4 under this particular rule. So when we have something like this question says minus 4 a raised to power minus 3 into 2. Solving this is still simple. What you need to do is that, remember, the square is for both minus 4 and a raised to power minus 3. So we can do it like number 3. Say we have minus 4 square, then we have into a raised to power a minus 3 times 2. So that is going minus, remember, minus 4 raised to power 2 is going to be 16. 16 a raised to power minus 6, and that is the final answer to that. That is how to deal with that. Now can we quickly try to see, maybe we can do one more under this particular video. Let's have one more rules more. We have the rule that deals with the power of 0. Say we have so that one is called the power of 0. So power of 0, it says that whenever you have, or should I actually write 0 so that you won't write O? So that one says any non-zero value raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So any non-zero value raised to the power of O is 1. For example, now let us look at the first example. That one is says a raised to power of 0. Since it is a raised to power of 0, that is 1. So let us look at another one, number 2. We have 12a raised to power 0. In this instance, you'll find out that we have the 0 is not talking about the 12. It's only talking about the a. Therefore, we can say that is going to be, that means it's going to be 12 times a raised to power 0, and that's going to be 12 times 1, and our answer is going to be 12. So that is the answer to that. Let me just add one more on our own. So let's say we have something like this: x raised to power 0 plus y raised to power 0. What's the answer? So x raised to power 0 is 1, and then y raised to power 0 is 1, then our answer is 2.